What is going on, shitheads? Happy Friday to you guys out there. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful day out there. Hopefully you guys had a good week. You know what I mean? But what's better than a Friday night than the green room with the boys kicking the weekend off as we should. And as we do here on the show sometimes, we like to get something maybe rebuilt, rewicked, refreshed for the weekend. So we got, you know, a nice fresh set of wicks, fresh coils, whatever whatever you may need. You know, that's pretty much what this episode's about. For me, I'm actually gonna be switching up RDAs. Gonna go back to the Bonza Pro for a little bit. Vibe with that for a while, because dude, this 3-coil I've been fucking vaping the shit out of. And not saying I'm not enjoying it, I just want to go back to the Bonza Pro just to see, you know, if it still holds up. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, because I did the same thing.
Conversation with me and a few other shedheads about which is better, and it's a toss-up for me, but I feel like I need to go back and visit the Bonza for a little bit before I make like a full opinion. But it's kind of a toss-up for me at this point. But other than that, just a normal kickback show. Gonna hang out, shoot the shit with you guys, see what you guys are doing out there, what you're vaping on, all that good stuff. And I also will say, I'm just gonna tell you guys at the top of the show, you guys are definitely gonna want to participate in next week's Shedhead session, because we have a new game we're gonna play, and it's going to be a lot of fucking fun. So
yes,
if you guys want to be a part of the fun and games for next week's episode, send us an email to thegreenroom.shedtime@gmail.com, and you can join us on the panel next Friday to play a new game, which is going to be a lot of fun. So other than that, let's figure out what the boys might be currently vaping on, or what they will be vaping on once they get it up and going. So let's start off with Sean this week. What you got, bro?
Well, shit, ladies and gentlemen. What up, everybody? Shout out to all these shitheads out there. Do us a favor. Smash that like button if you haven't yet. That'd be really, really helpful to all of us out here. For me, I am vaping on my usual work setup. I just got in the house like 20 minutes ago, so I'm rocking on the Vapor SO Gen like I've been doing. Still got a Bonza on top, and still loving the shit out of this Addy. Like I said with James, like, I did the same thing. I rocked the shit out of the 3-coil for a little bit. Had to jump back to a Bonza for a little bit because I needed to, you know, remind myself how good that vape is too. And I'm almost in the same boat, but opposite, where I'm now ready to go back to my 3-coil and spend more time with it, because I'm like, now I kind of forget how much I like that. I kind of want to hit that sucker. So I'm gonna set that guy up. Thing is, it'll probably be the same liquid I'm already vaping. And if you guys have been paying any attention to me lately, you know that it's gonna be cannolis. Can only be tobacco, Mabacco from Casadaga e-liquids, the least tobacco flavor I've ever had in my life, and I love it. And who would have thought? But yeah, that's what I'm fucking with right now. So over to you, Uncle Chris.
Well, I'm gonna rewick something, and it's the only thing that I've been vaping on, so it's gonna be the only thing that I vape on tonight after I rewick it. I'll just quickly screw this down and put the cap back on so you guys can see it, and then I gotta rewick it after. But this is what I'm gonna be rocking tonight. Bonza Pro on top of the heavy hitter and brass. Got a grape chip chop top. Band builds 27 gauge for aliens. Actually, no, I guess these are just aliens. My bad. 27 gauge aliens, liquid. I got like a third of a bottle of Blast stuff, and I really want to get
Good
back
choice.
into it.
Ooh, bro, honestly.
And I'm really living the dream tonight because I got my favorite cotton. I broke open a bag of the rations. And so I'm just set. I'm ready. I want to vape it so bad. Oh, I gotta rewick it though, so I have to put it on a regulated mod over here.
Fuck yeah. Shout out to Glue Bag Bill.
You inspired me, Chris, because I was gonna put mango into the Bonza Pro, but I'm gonna throw some blast off in there too, dude.
Fucking right, dude. I'm like out of it. This was the last bottle that I
I've
have
got
from
2 more
April.
in the box, bro. So
Yeah, honestly, feel like I've done pretty well. I think I bought 4 or 6, and that was in April. That was a long
yeah,
time
I
ago
bought
now.
4, and I still have 3 brand new ones.
Okay, then I bought 6.
Anywho, for me, guys, I'm vaping on the 3 coil currently on top of this Prey. That is, the coating on this thing is just slowly just disappearing from being put in and out of my pocket at work and me using it. It's just like coming off. So I kind of want to send it to Palmer and have him. But I keep saying I'm going to do it and I never end up sending him something. So I'm going to have to do it soon. Send him some shit to get done up. But then I'm also, like I said, going to rewick the Bonza Pro. Haven't figured out what exactly I'm going to put it on top of at the moment, but we'll get to that bridge we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Other than that, like I said, I'm going to throw some blast off in there too, because Chris inspired me. Other than that, there's only one thing left else to do before we get into, rewicking and setting stuff up. It's time, words. It's time to find out what's new in the shed.
Well, my friends, if you're not familiar, the Shed Time podcast is a little thing that we do on the side. We do it every week. It drops every Monday, and it's available on everywhere that you get your podcasts. And I mean everywhere. And this week, we get talking about some new refreshments and the fact that I've been really dabbling a bit with the Shed Time candies and beverages and those sort of things. And we talk a bit about that because I'm starting to find certain products that are more enjoyable for me than they were in the past. If you've been listening to us over the last 5+ years, you know that we've all had some mixed experiences with them, and we've been messing with them a bit more, just kind of trying to see if maybe we can find something that works for us. And with all of that, we of course going to talk about snack foods because there's been some new snacks that we've been trying, and where Shed Time Podcast is a perfect source for your snack news. We stay atop of all of that information. And of course, we also talk about a story of using unconventional means to get yourself Shed Time. So all of that and more this week on the Shed Time Podcast. And like I said, you can find it every Monday on all the podcasting platforms. That's Google, Spotify, Apple, all of them. And that's what's new in the shed.
Oh yeah, dudes. And with that being said, I'm not going to do down low cam or anything for this. You guys have seen me like this before in the past, all that good stuff. But we can talk about what maybe you are currently vaping on. Hold on, let me see here. The lanes.
It's totally me. If that's what you're responding to.
I'm looking at my my meter here too, bro, and I could go up a tad.
Yeah, but when he said that, I was on top of the mic. I forgot how loud I am. So it was definitely me. I got to go rinse this though.
Yeah, I don't like having my microphone directly in front of my face with lanes, so I kind of have it off a little bit, and I don't know, maybe I knocked the gain dial or something on it.
Earn, drive safe, but go fast. You don't know how much longer your Subaru is gonna start and run and drive.
Burn. All right, one down. Going for 2. I feel like this one is bigger than the other.
Yeah, shout out to Pass Sean for remembering to pull the wicks Boo to past Sean for not rinsing the Addy after. Like, come on, dude. I went halfway, but not all the way. Like, that's some sucker shit.
Yeah, that's like that moment where you're like, oh man, I really did myself oh
Literally, that was
no,
what it
I
was,
didn't.
Chris. I picked up the Addy, took the cap off, and went, oh, look, there's no wick. Aw, you dummy. Shame on me.
Get a little floof action going on here.
Yo, honestly, I'm kind of excited about this because so far I haven't been able to fully judge the flavor action on the 3 coil because I've vaped liquids I wasn't familiar with out of it so
Oh
far.
yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, because you did some
Yeah.
like testing and stuff.
So now I'm gonna go put a liquid that I know very intimately at this point. This is gonna be an interesting little test for me because that's a big part of uh how I wound up back on the Bonzos. All right, we're not gonna go ahead and use this Addy for something else until a little bit later. And yeah, now I need to try it on something I'm very familiar with and see what's up. See if all my favorite notes start showing up.
Yeah, definitely not a quick wick scenario going on over here.
Well, I definitely have used this RDA enough over the last month and a half. I don't think I can know it any better. We're already like this, man. We're already
Simpatico?
besties. Yeah, we're besties. We're ready to roll.
Bonded for life now.
Honestly, I am absolutely shocked at how far I've gotten with getting my, spending on vape things under control. I don't know how I haven't bought a second one of these yet. Like genuinely. Because I haven't got a 3 coil yet, right? And I was like, oh, I'll get a 3 coil before I get another Bonza Pro, which could still very be the case. But that might be why I'm slacking.
I mean, that's a fair reason. Because, I mean, honestly, I think if I go back to that website and place another order, I'm probably going to buy one of each.
Oh,
But then I
dang, you'll
think to
get like
myself, like,
another two.
but then I think to myself, like, but what's the point? Because I'm only a one Addy at a time vapor. Like,
I
I only
think that for
vape.
me, it's like I just want a different color.
Well, exactly. Like, I wouldn't get the same color, which means now I could mix and match and have some fun. And, like,
I'd maybe send one to Ashton and just get it coated like a normal color with like maybe like the Bonza, the bit of like color in the Bonza.
oh, that would be cool.
Dude, like honestly, like a distressed pink with like purple would be sick.
Stop. If you don't do
Oh,
it, if you don't do it, you're sleeping, man. That is too good
maybe I'll
not
save
to.
it. I'll save up for that. I'll save up for that. All right, I got it rolling.
Somebody call Sarah McLaughlin. Let's get her to make a commercial for Uncle Chris. Get the sad Arms of an Angel song. We'll start taking up donations.
I thought you
For
were gonna
just
go with that.
99 cents a day, you too could help a vapor have a beautiful mod and Addy.
What's that one that was like all the other big song that she had? There was on all those commercials. Um,
I will remember.
yes, thank you,
Oh,
James.
yeah, that one.
Yes, it was in my head before, and then I forgot it when Sean said the other one because then the other one got stuck in my head.
I say, I
Yeah.
always think of Arms of an Angel when it comes to those fucking commercials.
Will remember me.
Ugh.
I'm
I got
sorry. I think that Sarah McLachlan's Canadian,
okay.
so I'm just apologizing to everybody. Just
Listen,
like
you
I
might
would
have
apologize for like Justin Bieber.
yeah, like
Or shit.
you guys definitely gave us some horrible music that became
Some
popular, but
subpar music.
but you also gave us some absolute gems too.
Yeah, I guess like a lot of people like Rush. That's one. I guess is a pretty high.
Some people will also say that about some 41.
Shania Twain.
True. I don't know. There's definitely no. I know Michael Bublé. Dan, dude's the only one doing that fucking entire fucking vibe that I've
I
ever
mean,
heard. So he's obviously made it pretty big.
not that most people will know who I'm about to talk about, but one of my favorite bands is Ripe, and they literally started in Toronto.
Ooh, dude,
There you go, man.
that Baja Bleezy, bro.
I don't know, do we have aside from Drake, do we have any Canadian rappers?
Tory Lanez.
There's a guy named
Hercules.
what?
Oh
Well,
yeah,
Mercury's
Merc
is
is
yeah.
yeah, that's right. Merc is a fantastic Canadian rapper.
I
That's
think
true. Norm
well, there's a
Macdonald
guy
is
named
Canadian too.
That's unfortunate.
Choclair, but you guys probably never heard of Choclair.
Choclair. Oh,
Yeah.
I was thinking of Tom McDonald, not Norm McDonald.
Tom Green's
Tom McDonald
Canadian.
is Canadian.
Is he?
So is Tom Green.
Yeah, Tom McDonald is Canadian, yeah.
All right. What a
Lives
clown.
somewhere out west.
Oh, that's funny.
Tragically hip.
Oh, the tragically hip.
Oh well, yes, the Tragically Hip, but honestly, I didn't think a lot of American people would know the Tragically Hip.
Dude, they were
Liz says she loves how you say Toronto. You say
Toronto?
Sean, because he says it's so
Toronto?
proper.
Yeah, you pronounce the second T. It's like an instant sign.
Oh, so
Toronto.
honestly, it is literally in part because of the band saying it that way in the song. In Toronto, it started, which is
Yeah, I guess
probably
they're
in
not gonna be
part.
saying in Toronto. If
I
it's a
mean,
band.
and also in defense for those guys, like they also have a Boston connection from spending a lot of time out here in college, so you know, maybe that plays a little into it too. When you're blowing up in
Oh yeah,
Boston
the
bars, you
Weeknd's
might
Canadian too. You're right, Billings.
Dude, Celine
I
Dion's
almost did that.
Canadian.
Who?
There's tons.
Yep.
Yeah. Celine Dion we put in the deserves to be apologized for.
I mean, oh, here, but another one that might or might not deserve to go in that category, Nickelback.
That's right.
Have bare naked.
It's a
ladies
very hit
too.
or miss.
That's true.
Like,
Yeah.
for the amount of people I've ever admitted that they like Nickelback, very low.
My brother was a Nickelback fan.
Hey, in the
And
early
like
days, bro, in my teenage years, bro, I listened to Nickelback. I listened
I mean
to a
that
lot
first
of shit,
album.
Serge is the
dude.
guy that likes them.
It was Photograph when like Photograph and Rockstar and stuff dropped. That's kind of where they lost me. But before that, they had some
Yeah,
solid
like
tunage.
Leader of Men. Like Leader of Men is a banger. And that was like their first big hit.
But I was like that with like a lot of bands. There's like certain points in time where just like they would lose me or I'd just phase out. Like, dude, I listened to like all kinds of just random shit, dude, over the years. Stuff that would probably
When I
like
was like
people would be
really
like, you
young,
listen to that? I'm like, yeah, dude, I dug it for a while.
when I was like really young, I would just listen to like one or two songs on the record. And the most songs I would have known would have been like 60s songs because my parents always had like those that they were from Shell. And it was like the Golden Oldies or something. It was like a 6 cassette series. And it had like all the big songs from like the 60s, but not like pure rock and roll songs. It was like Herman's Hermits and you get like a Beatles song. But I remember buying CDs for $24 for like 2 songs when I was like 13 years old.
Damn.
Yep.
Those were not the days, man.
Yep. I remember that time of life. But then again though, like I've also in that same era bought albums that I didn't know who this band was, but everything on the album art looked cool, and I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna buy this album for like I remember the band Dope. Uh their first album, I just saw it in a store. It was like 9.99, and I was like, this looks cool. And I bought it. And it turned out to actually be a decent album. Similar to James, it was one of those bands that like I listened to for a little bit and then I just kind of like something about it changed. I fell off and that was the end of that. But they were basically like a Marilyn Manson clone. And that was my era of life when that was what I was into. So I was into it. Like, fuck
So
yeah.
it worked. Yeah.
Yeah. Like the cool, edgy art caught my 13-year-old eye, you know?
Yeah.
It was the days when you could hang out at a mall on a Friday night with the homies.
Oh, dude, I do that, and I go to Barnes and Noble and just like chill in like the music section and just fucking listen to like all the different shit.
Yep. Oh, those are the days.
Dude, I can remember my first 3 CDs that I ever bought. I was like 11 or 12 years old, and I bought uh Stone Temple Pilots Core, um Eric Clapton Unplugged, and fucking Pearl Jam 10.
I mean, those are all solid
I probably bought
albums.
that in like 91, 92.
I remember buying
I got
Green
a
Day's
portable CD
Dookie.
player.
I had Dookie on cassette when I was a kid, and I also had Bone Thugs and Harmony's East 1999 Eternal on cassette as a kid.
I honestly don't remember the first CD I bought. I just know
I
the one CD
oof.
that I have the most like memory and probably fucking playtime on was the Sublime Greatest Hits fucking album, because that I just popped that thing into my CD player in whatever car I had and it just stayed in there.
Yeah, dude, and there's like 20 tracks on that
Dude,
album, so that's a lot of
honestly, I
playtime too.
have an old fucking deck out of a car that still has that CD in it because I never took it out before I took out the deck.
Hell yeah. Yeah, the first CD I ever bought was actually LL Cool J's Bigger and Deffer. You know, you know, that was like a big influence on me in my taste in rap. I heard that album and was like, "Oh shit, this is not what I hear on the radio. I like this." I mean, that was LL Cool J in 1987. You know what I mean? Like this is the same year I was born. Like,
Yeah, yeah, Gooser. That sounds a lot like my house growing up.
I had those too. My mom was a huge country fan,
I was
but
like all
like
my dad's. Well, Vince Gill was my grandma, man. She was big on the Vince Gill, man.
we had a lot of Alabama, a lot of Garth.
Yeah. And then
It's
my,
it's
my
fun.
I had
mom is
never
where the
had
rock came
any.
in, because that's where I would get introduced to like like Queen and like fucking Journey and like who else fucking trying to think of like it was like Meatloaf too in those days, dude. My mom also growing up big Matchbox 20 household, bro. Huge on
Oh,
Rob
mine was not.
Thomas. My mom loved Rob Thomas, bro, growing up as a kid. So there's a lot of Matchbox 20 going on. Um,
There's a lot of Santana in my house too.
well, yeah, just
His
honestly, there wasn't a lot of Santana going on at my house, but there was definitely Smooth was being played in my house quite a bit, bro. And then, dude, the fact that
Dude, that would be pretty
dude,
bad,
the
honestly,
fact
for
that
me.
not only did my mom love that song, but we also ended up having to play it as a fucking song for our fucking high school halftime show. So
Oh, so
like it
your
was
mom
like
was
because we
like
did a
extra in
Santana
love with it.
set. So we did like Black Magic Woman, Oye Como Va, and Smooth.
Oh, see, I love me some Oye Como Va.
Yeah, dude,
That's one of my
it's such a groove,
favorites.
dude. Black
It
Magic Woman's
is.
fun to play too, bro. Like as like a
Oh, it's a
fucking
jam.
as like a marching band, it sounded pretty sick, dude.
See a lot of talk
Yo,
of Pearl
Drip
Jam's
Theory. Look
10
at Drip
too.
Theory. Yo, Drip Theory, dude.
Yep.
Respect. Drip Theory,
I
how old
loved
are you?
that
Are we like
record.
the same age?
I feel like yeah, he's definitely closer to you in age, I think.
What year are you born, Drip Theory?
I remember going to
Oh, yo, we're the same age.
So yeah, I told
there
you.
you go.
Nice. 1980. Let's go. Assuming that you've already had your birthday. Most of the years passed.
Ryan Enoch
I
says my
remember
first tape was an old Boys to Men jam. Hey, dude.
ooh,
Boys
I
to Men
had
was legit.
I had a couple Boys to Men cassettes back in the day. Yep.
I definitely never did.
I remember falling in love with Pearl Jam's 10 way back when that album came out. Cause like my father was the rock fan in my house. So, oh man, when that album came out, I had him record the entire thing onto a blank cassette for me
Dude,
because I was traveling out to California to see family and I wanted to be able to listen to that album. And then not even knowing who it was, I was just like, I want to hear the song. I want the album with Jeremy. Like that's all I remember telling him.
yeah. Like, dude, you know what's funny? Because now I'm starting to think about it. Like, my house was so random when it came to music. Because then there's also a lot of disco and funk music that would be played. Because my mom was like huge Earth, Wind, and Fire. She loves the
Oh
Bee
yes.
Gees, you know. So like, there's all that sort of shit coming out too, dude. And then like somehow Motown stuff would trickle in, and I'd rock with that for a while. It was maybe just because whatever they're listening to like a classic station or old whatever. But dude, there's just so much shit like coming through the house, and then I got all my hip hop and rap influences from outside, because that definitely wasn't getting played by my parents. That's for sure.
See, that's the funny thing is that my old man is the one who got me into hip hop too, because like I always used to laugh that like growing up when I'd go out with like my old man, it would be like Dr. Dre's The Chronic, Metallica's Black Album, Iron Maiden's Number of the Beast, like those were things, Pearl Jam's 10 that like we were listening to at the time when we would go out and do stuff. So like
I
I
got
got into all of that because of him.
Yeah, I got into all
Even
the outside stuff
Oh,
from the neighbors, dude, from like their parents and like whatever they would listen to. So that's where I would got introduced to like Beastie Boys and Sublime and Papa Roach and just like all that other just different shit. And then at some point, just the regular hip hop and rap shit would come in, and around that era Eminem popped, so of course everybody was listening to Eminem, and then 50, and then I started finding all the other shit. Like, what came before this? And that's when I stumbled down MWA and Dre and Snoop and all that stuff, and then I came across all the stuff from the Bay, dude. Too Short, E40, Mac Dre, like all that sort of shit, dude. Those are good times discovering new music and stuff from different areas that just sounded cool because it
yep.
was just different than what you were hearing in your town or whatever was being played on the radio near you.
I remember walking into my high school computer class and a couple kids playing Nas's Shoot 'Em Up and me first learning about Nas that way. Like I walked in and went, nobody raps like that. What is that? Because like for people who don't know that song, Nas literally raps uh a 3-3 verse. So it's like a waltz. It's wild. 144, 245, three loaded clips, four. Like, it's wild because people don't rap anything but 4/4 time. He switched the time up and it was like, what is this? Me, a kid who's
This
like
is
into
interesting.
rock. Yeah, like I was in metal and punk bands and I heard that and was like, That's bananas.
Honestly, Seamus, like it's just a mix, bro. It depends on the day. A, a lot of the time, like as far as okay, I'm just gonna say music because I listen to a lot of podcasts. To be completely honest with you, I listen to a lot more podcasts than I do music nowadays. But lately, I've got like a couple of just playlists of just random fucking shit that's thrown together. And like I've got like a country one that I listen to, and then I've got one that's kind of like a mix of country and like hip hop, pop, you know, that sort of stuff. And then, I've got like just my liked playlist, which is just fucking everything and anything in between. You can go from Chris Stapleton to, Snoop to Green Day to freaking Kendrick Lamar, you know what I mean? Who knows what's gonna pop up. And then Garth Brooks just shows his fit. No, I'm just kidding. Garth Brooks isn't on my playlist because his music's not on Spotify.
I
At
mean,
least
that's
not
right.
by
That's
him.
right.
yeah, to say there's people out there who've managed to sneak it in that we figured out. But yeah, for me, like I'm kind of bouncing between two very polar opposite sounds lately. So it's been a lot of like funky jam style bands and then a lot of metal. And it's mostly driven by like I've been hitting a lot of metal shows again, and I love some of these funky jam bands that they got that vibe that like when you're at work and you got people coming and going through the office, like those funky jam vibes are perfect. Like that band Ripe I was talking about that I've been into. Like I'm 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 bouncing a lot between that. And of course, I mean, I've definitely got my favorite playlist, Low and Lazy, that I've made, which is literally just this wild mix of classic rock and like yacht rock. So like you've got like Steely Dan and Hall and Oates, and then you've got like some Led Zeppelin mixed in. You've got some Blue Oyster Cult. Like it went for a specific vibe over anything else. Like I just wanted a certain era and a specific vibe. And so like The Who is in there, like whole bunch of different classic rock and yacht rock sounds to just bring that vibe together. And it's perfect. It's like a 10-hour playlist. I could make a fucking long road trip out of that and just be so chill the whole way riding. It'd be great. But I'm curious about Chris because I know you got some sleepers you listen to, so I'm curious what you've been listening to lately.
Honestly, I haven't been listening to that like much new stuff. Um, I will say that it's been like kind of cool, like working with some like younger guys at work and the music that they listen to. Like the two guys that I work with most that are younger, like they have like very different tastes of music. But I was showing, so we showed one guy the Beastie Boys. He'd never heard the Beastie Boys. He literally, this dude's like, "Oh man, I thought that you guys were talking about the Backstreet Boys the whole time." And I'm like, "What? Dude, that's fucking crazy. Like, you're 28 years old, you've never heard of the Beastie Boys?" And so we played a bunch, like probably like 10 tracks easy, like while we were working because we were painting. And so we played some like Beastie Boys and it was kind of chill.
Please tell me you played
Dude,
Paul
I
Revere.
forgot. Oh, dude, I just put on like This Is Beastie Boys, but like, dude, we listened to them for over 2 hours straight. So like we heard some tracks. That was good. Another like the other guy, we showed him Big X the Plug, and like he's like fucking pretty hyped about it. And like this dude's like, I'm fucking rock and roll. But he just like he vibed with it. And he's like a kind of the kind of person that like I feel like he understands like pain and like struggling. Do you know what I'm saying? And so I was like, yo, you should listen to NF. And like the next day he came back, he's like, dude, it's like I fucking was really enjoying that NF, like that. I really like what he's talking about and like all that jazz. I was like, nice. And so then we listened to a bunch of NF at work. So it's just a little bit of like more recent things, but I've listened to like them before. And dude, I've been on like I'm like sort of. This is like a dirty little secret of mine, I guess. Like, dude, I've been like really enjoying Paramore for like the last year. I never really
Oh,
listened to them,
Dude, big Paramore.
and I've been just listening to them, and like,
I like early
man, they're like,
Paramore though.
I just listen to whatever. Like, I'll just put it on This Is Paramore and just like go with it. There's
the
definitely some shit that I like more, but like, it's pretty good, man.
the fact that like they kind of took back control when they left their label is something that I really kind of respect and dig because like weirdly Paramore is a manufactured band. It was like, hey, we're gonna pull some musicians together, create this band, and it's gonna be great. And they were like, yo, that's cool and all, but like we really like what we're doing and we want control of the art that we're creating. And so they managed to get away from the label and now they're literally creating whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, like Haley Williams put out like her own album, and it's just her. It's like not Paramore, and it's like very slow jam vibes.
That's wild.
Yeah, if you looked it up, like it's just a solo thing, but it's like very different. It's way different. It's like slow jam vibes.
Sometimes you need that though.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, man. There's like I guess there's a few things, dude. There's this other band called Pup, and like
Oh,
I listen
pop.
to them all the time too. I just fucking I dig their
You
vibe.
know who I've been listening to a lot lately? Teddy Swims.
Dude, that
Okay.
man's voice is
I've been listening to a lot of Teddy
amazing.
Swims lately. A lot of Post. Like I'm like trying to think of like who's popping up on the list a lot.
Oh,
and
dude,
it's-
today random on Thingamabob on Spotify, like the DJ was a Post Malone and that Noah Kahan
Mhm.
song. It was a pretty good song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got some good ones, bro. I feel like people sleep on him.
Yeah, if that's true, that's
I
crazy.
know. I was just reading that.
I told you like that. It was a whole manufactured
Oh,
situation.
dude, Paul, that song is sick.
April Fools,
have you
this
heard that
bastard.
one?
It's not fucking April.
Have you heard that that Luke Combs Big X the Plug song yet, Chris? Pray Hard.
What's it called?
Pray Hard.
Pray Hard.
It's pretty sick. I heard it the other
I don't
day.
think so. Is it like in the last month?
It may be newer. I'm not sure. I just heard it the other day because it popped up on the list.
Okay, I'll have
But
to look into
it was
that.
pretty solid. Dude. Luke Combs too is the fucking the dude could fucking sing, bro.
I'm not that familiar. The name sounds familiar, but I'm not familiar with how he
You've
sounds.
definitely probably heard one or two of his songs, especially if you're hanging around Liz. I'm sure Liz has definitely played one or two Luke Combs songs around you. And if she hasn't, what are you doing? Get on it.
Yeah, Liz, you let me down.
I mean, Big X been doing that work. Like, look at that catalog. Like,
Dude, I
there's
still
just
can't get over he's
so much heat.
5'7". I still can't get over he's 5'7". The dude sounds like he should be a giant man in every aspect.
You know what? I had
Like he should be 6'5", 350.
Side note, I had a feeling we had Swaggins in the chat tonight.
Yes, thanks, love you, buddy.
I had a feeling, bro, and that just confirmed it. So shout outs to you, my dude.
Villains. Luke Combs looks like me as a country singer.
Kinda, yeah. Okay, yeah. So you've definitely heard him. Said he's not bad. He actually redid that Tracy Chapman song. Fuck.
Oh, Fast Car?
Yeah.
Oh, he's the dude who did that cover.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to teach the youngin at work that like that song is not new.
No.
I blew his mind. I was like, "Yo, it's a woman."
Mm-hmm.
It's a woman who did that song first.
Yeah,
And
I
he's
can
like,
remember the
oh,
video. She's like in like a darker place. She's like a black woman with dreads.
yep, Tracy Chapman.
Yeah.
Dude,
They
there's a
played the
crazy story about that song where like she literally used it to calm a crowd. First time it was ever played, anybody ever heard it. They needed like the band that was going on at this festival was having trouble getting set up or whatever, and so they needed something to just keep the crowd calm. They brought Tracy Chapman out. She did that song, and the crowd vibed so fucking hard that it took all the tension down from them, and the crew was able to get the band set up to go on. Like it's wild how that song came to blow up the way it did.
That's actually a pretty cool story. Is she more than a one-hit wonder, that woman?
Um,
I think she's
I
had
mean
a
that's
few.
definitely the
I
biggest.
think she's like maybe more known as a songwriter.
Okay.
I'm
Either
not
way, she's getting
100%.
paid for the amount of times I've heard her version, and I've already heard I guess the
Yeah.
Luke Combs version. Is that who's did it?
Yeah.
Okay, then I've definitely heard that also.
Yo, she's 61 years old now.
Yeah, I think that like Luke and her played it together on like some award show or something.
Yeah, Fast Car came out in 1988.
It's a good song.
Yeah, dude. I remember I've been
That's
hearing that my whole
wild.
life virtually, dude.
Yeah, I didn't realize that it was, as old as me, basically. Like, I remember it for like my entire life, but that's blowing my mind. That's crazy. And the song is a vibe. It's such a jam.
Hmm.
I'm not
And the
like the
Luke Combs
biggest
version is good.
fan.
And he didn't take too many liberties with it. He pretty much stayed pretty,
No,
on par with it.
it's
It's just his
it's
vocal
Fast
over it.
Car, yeah, with
Yeah.
a southern accent.
Yeah. I like when people do that. Like but I do also like when people do new takes on stuff. But it's also kind of cool when they, kind of do it as like tribute sort of thing, where it's just like, I fucking love this song, and I just want to be able to, I just want to, do my
I'm gonna put my
little
stink
something
on it real quick.
and
Yeah,
bring it to a new generation. You know what I mean? Like, that's sick.
I'm a huge fan of cover songs. Like, I'm always intrigued to hear how a band approaches representing a song that people
Yeah.
already know. And I am split, right? Because like I love a band that does it so perfect. You're like, is that the original band with a different singer? And I also love when a band puts a whole new spin on it.
Like, dude, you remember
Because like,
Smooth Criminal,
ugh,
Alien Ant Farm, bro?
I'm
Remember?
saying, right?
I
The
mean, honestly,
the one
I didn't
song that I
mind
think
that.
Dude,
everybody
honestly,
knows by
I don't
them.
care what anybody says. That shit went hard, bro.
It was
a
great.
fucking jam, dude.
I mean, you
There
took a
wasn't many
song
other
that
songs
already
from
was a
Alien
Even
Ant
did
banger.
like
Farm I listened to, but yeah.
even did that kind of shit. You know what I mean? I
I
think they're
mean,
like
the
one of
way
my
that,
favorite. Oh, sorry, Sean. Go ahead.
yeah, the way that guitar chugged that line.
I think that one of my favorite cover songs, like ever, is "This Flight Tonight" by Nazareth. And I love the original, and I love their version.
Yeah,
I
so
don't know
I
if you guys
guess
know that.
a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, I did pluck the old six strings. It's been a long time, dude.
But yeah, the other huge hit. Give me one reason to stay here.
Oh yeah, give me one reason. To
Oh
stay
yeah,
here.
I'm sure I've heard that. Okay, so she's
And I'll
not a
turn
one
right back
wonder.
around.
Dude, that's a fucking jam, dude.
Oh, I like Neil
There's
Pitt's
so
question.
much fucking soul and feel into that song, dude. It's feeling in my bones right now. Your most hated song?
I don't know, man.
I
First
can.
want to say like
Ooh,
any song by Linkin Park, but then I have to like pull back and like really give it more thought.
for me, it's not a most hated song. It's anything by two specific bands. Like I've talked about it before on the podcast. I've probably talked about it here on the show a couple of times, but like Red Hot Chili Peppers and AC/DC. I cannot stand those bands. It's one of those like if I don't have my own music and I have to listen to a radio, I will turn the radio off if that's the alternative to having to hear those songs from those bands.
Fuck, dude, I don't
Dude,
know,
Smashing
man.
Pumpkins are up there for me. Of like shit I don't want to hear.
No Doubt
Ooh.
is one for me, bro. Just
Seamus got another one there. Taylor Swift. I'm on board with that too.
yeah. See, I'm not on that train.
I would probably change the channel, so I would dump it, but I would not want to obsolete it. I don't
Yeah,
hate it.
I
that
wouldn't say I
much.
hate it, yeah. But I'm not.
Like,
I'm not
I'm
actively
dumping it.
exactly. I'm not actively listening to it, but
It's all Beaver. I mean, hey, look,
That's
I can see that.
that's why I always have a Taylor Swift 1988 album in the CD player as a backup for other people's bad music. Ah, shit, dude. I don't know, man.
yeah. Sorry, Brian. I can't stand their music.
I'm not
AC/DC
like
is just ugh.
there's very little. Well, I wouldn't say there's few and far between as far as modern country goes for me. Drip Theory. It's not. It's not what I remember it being. You know what I mean? There's some that cut through, but a lot of it I'm kind of out on. Um, honestly, dude, any like real mumbly, offbeat, just talking sort of like rap stuff that's coming out now, like to where it's like half the shit they're saying don't make sense. Not only that, but they're not really even rhyming or talking about anything specific. I'm out on that too. Dude, I don't know why the song just popped into my head. I don't know who sings it. Fuck, how's it go now? Fuck, dude, I can't remember. I just had it. Never mind. I'm just gonna try to not talk about it so it just goes away. Anywho, looking at the time here, it's time for us to do that one thing real quick there, ladies and gents. So, why don't you go ahead and tell them what time it is there, Sean?
Oh, that's a fact, Jack. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, you know what it is. You can stretch your legs, you can grab a drink, or you can inhale that good shit and exhale that bullshit and enjoy yourself a little shed time.
Let's do it. we're back. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your shed time break. Sharon, what kind of RTA are you looking for? A dual coil, single coil, mouth to lung? You know, what are you aiming for? Like, cause there's so many options. I'm sure people in chat could like rattle off all kinds of stuff, but it's really kind of more depending on what you're looking for. Because I could tell you one thing, and if it's not, you know, your cup of tea, then it ain't gonna help you, you know? Two coil, okay. You've got off top I'm trying to, are you looking for like something like new, or because I only really know of like older stuff. Um I hear good things about the Blaze Max. It's a larger tank. I think it's 28 millimeters or so. That's supposed to be pretty damn good, and
And
it's
they
from
that is
Thundercloud.
from, yeah.
What do you guys say out there in chat? What does chat have to contribute to this? Dual coil RTA. Yeah, the
Well,
Blaze
if you could
series is
find
good.
if you could find the was it the Blotto Max?
Yeah, dude, bottom axe is, I love it, dude.
Yeah, see,
I love
a
it.
lot of people are saying the Blaze. The Bonza RTA is coming soon. Oh shit,
Oh, dang, dude.
that'd be cool. We're talking dual coil RTAs for a second here, just to help Sharon out if we can.
I'm
I
just trying to think of stuff
personally
you can buy. I'm
I
just trying to think of stuff
personally
you can buy.
like that's what I'm trying to think, because all the stuff I'm thinking of is older stuff that I don't even know where you would get half of it anymore. Because the stuff that I use is older stuff. Like my favorite dual coil tanks are like the Valkyrie Minis, good. My favorite of all time is the Reload 26, but I don't even know if you can get those anymore. Um, what else?
Yeah, I guess there's like the Dead Rabbit V3 or
I
V4.
have no idea. You like something new? Yeah, then I would say like the newest thing that I know that's out as far as dual coil RTAs that like is pretty readily available and pretty like solid is the Blaze, the or Blaze Max or whatever it is. So I checked
So I
that
know
out.
I just took a peek at our friends over at Steel Valley Vapors, and I know he's got quite a selection of RTA options from new to some a little bit more retro stuff too. Um, there's definitely a lot of options over there.
Yeah, he definitely has a Blaze Max,
Will, do
whatever.
you really still have Profile M RTAs?
Yeah, for sure he does.
I mean, they didn't sell out. I can't believe that.
Dude, in the last like 2 years, I bought an original fucking SMM from Will. Like that RTA dude from like
Yo,
2016. I
I
bought that
have
like 2023.
I have the RTA that Jabo did with I think it was
Yeah,
Matt, wasn't it?
the Blaze Max, from what I understand, is
Oh
supposed to be
yeah,
a
yeah.
pretty big tank. I think it's like 28 millimeters. So that might work out pretty well.
The Eclipse Duo. You know, I always wanted to try the Eclipse. That's like my vape's single coil
Yeah,
RTA, right?
right there, what Seamus just said, Sharon. Blaze Max Pro. That would be my suggestion at this moment.
Dude, the Arbiter too. Huh.
Oh, dude. The one thing that I kind of don't like about this thing is when you pick it up, it still feels like there's something in it, even if your bottle's empty.
Oof.
So I do it all the time, dude.
Supreme letdown. Ready for a tasty bevy? And no.
Luckily, I've got a backup, bro.
Oh, Paul Cole, that's the RDTA. I always wanted to try one of those. I tried to find them even on like Chinese sites, couldn't find them. Dude, Fast Tech, rest in peace. You would have had them.
Anywho's,
Ugh.
hopefully that kind of helps you out with the. I would just say keep an eye on Thunder Cloud on their like Instagram and stuff, and see when they do some new releases, because I'm sure they'll probably have some new stuff coming out soon. Oh, dude, mine's up on the shelf, I think. Oh no, it should be right here. You mean this Swagons? The Banana Patty, aka Bonaspate, aka Dangaspotty, aka yeah, Banana Spaghetti.
I've got one
Oh,
kicking
I've
around
never forgot
somewhere.
Swiggers. I've never
Besides the
forgot.
cross.
Yeah, dude. Solid mod. But anyways, let's see what this poll says. Dun 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 dun. End it with 52% of the vote, I should say. We're gonna play a little round of a game we call Take It or Leave It. This is a game where we come up with some sort of category and we have you guys drop suggestions that fit within that category. We'll pick them out from chat one at a time, pass them around the panel, and say whether we would take it or leave it. I'm thinking Halloween's right around the corner, boys. What are you, keeping in your fucking trick or treat bag when you go around trick or treating? And then what are you fucking tossing out when you get back to the house and dump in the bag and you sort your candy out and you get rid of all the nasty shit and you try to like give that away to like your mom or somebody so they don't take your good
Or
stuff?
trade it for candy that you want.
Yeah, or trade it for exactly. So what stuff are you keeping? What shit are you trading? You know what I mean? Let's keep it that vibe since Halloween's next week. You know what I mean? What do you think? I feel like that's a pretty good vibe.
I'm fine.
All right,
I'm here for that.
Dropping those suggestions. No, you're fine, Sharon.
No, that's what we're here for, Sharon.
Yeah. I just wish I had more information to give you to steer you down the right path. You know what I mean? I feel bad because I'm just not as tapped into like what's coming out and what is the good stuff, since I haven't been doing as many reviews or doing any reviews for that matter. But hopefully you'll be able to find something. Yeah, start dropping suggestions, whatever you think you'd get or you would give, trick-or-treating, or even what you might have got when you were a kid or younger that you hated that you would have gave away. Just start dropping those candy suggestions. Yep. And
all them treats and things,
and then we'll pass them around and see how things go. You know what?
Don't worry, Chris. When we go to your grandma's house, I'll take it and be polite.
Thank you.
All right.
It'll still be embarrassing, but thank you.
Who wants to pick the first one?
I'll go with one.
All right.
Hit it.
It's from Earn, an apple. Y'all know that there be somebody out there giving
straight
that
up, just straight up apple.
Apple.
I mean, in this context, I'm definitely gonna leave it. That's getting thrown in the trash, because I'm of that age that my parents truly believed about razor blades and candy bars and apples and shit,
like injecting them with something.
Yeah,
like eating it. Yeah.
So like
any like baked goods or like fresh like foods, unless you knew the people, You can't have it.
Right. So yeah, that would have been a leave it.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna have to leave it too on those parameters.
I would 100% leave it because I don't really fuck with apples raw like that.
Dude,
And that's not enough to make a pie out
I
of.
really only fuck with Granny Smith apples. Those are really the only apples that I like gravitate towards. And
I'd crush a fucking
dude, that was
gala
fucking
right now.
some peanut butter, bro.
Oh, or a Fuji apple. Yep, I'd crush one of those.
Yeah, but Granny Smiths are my favorite. Like if I'm gonna eat one, that's what I want, dude. Because I want that little bit of tartness, bro. And then every now and then you get a nice sweet one too.
Oh, Pink Lady. Yeah, Seamus.
Here's the thing. I'm not saying I don't like other apples. I should just say that. But I mainly just.
If you have a preference, it's Granny
Smith. That's my preference, yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Anywho, let's see. So we all left that one. Where are we going here? Sean, you want to go next?
Yeah, I'll grab one and let's take a look here.
That's hilarious.
All right, we'll go with this one from Drip Theory, Sprees.
Ooh.
I think I'm gonna try to trade those. I don't particularly like candies that are supposed to be chewy that are that hard.
Sprees aren't supposed to be chewy.
They're supposed to be
unless you
Unless
specifically
you
got chewy spree.
Yeah, they had a
but
chewy
regular
version.
sprees are not chewy.
They're just
at
fucking
all.
like compact fucking like a sweet tart covered in a candy coating is pretty much what a spree is.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I'd try to trade that.
Here's the thing. Regular sprees, I'm probably gonna pass on. Chewy sprees, fucking with all day. Freeze dried sprees, next level.
Also,
what he just said.
But
100% I agree with what
the
you just said.
parameters of this, I'm leaving the regular sprees.
Yeah, if 100% everything that James just said is exactly my take on it too. All the way down to if we're talking just regular spree, then yeah, I would trade that out.
All right. My turn. Ooh, what do we got? Let's see. Fucking Will. He says picante sauce packets. You're the only asshole giving out sauce to kids, dude. We're gonna go with this one from Drip Theory. Bottle caps.
I was trading those out.
Oh, real? Oh, dude, I would have been a willing trader, dude.
Bro, I would have been all
right
over
there.
Those, dude.
I would have been like, what do you want?
Dude, check this out.
Dude, I would have traded chocolate bars for those.
Honestly, I don't know how
old
this box is.
I'd be all over that shit.
I mean, can they really go bad?
Nah, they're good till January 2026, bro.
Which means they're really good till like the year 2030.
Yeah. Dude, I did move the box and like fucking powder fell out of the fucking corner, just like a little cloud. I just keep forgetting I have. I'm gonna set them right here, so maybe I'll eat some today. But dude, bottle caps are fire, dude.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking those all day.
All right, Chris, so it's back to you.
Okay, so I'm gonna take one and then add a little bit extra to it to make it more acceptable. Okay, so I'm gonna go with like Twizzler black licorice. So like the same company that makes Twizzlers, but the black
licorice Twizzlers. Fucking trading that shit with the quickness, bro. I don't like any black licorice whatsoever, bro. I don't. No, thank you.
Okay.
Like, give me strawberry Twizzler, bro. I'll fucks with that all day. Pull and peel, I'll fucks with that too. But honestly, I gotten to the point where I don't really pull and peel it anymore, bro. If I do, it's in like a fucking. I just pull it in half. That way, I feel like I have 2 pieces compared to just the one. But sometimes I just straight bite them up, and it kind of tastes more like a nib, because it's just more to it. You know what I mean? But it's a little soft. Anyways, besides the point. Sean.
So in this sense, I think I'd have to trade it off. Because though I actually do enjoy black licorice, I don't enjoy Twizzlers black licorice.
Okay.
Chris.
Yeah, dude. No, I'll take them. Actually, black Twizzlers black licorice is one of the fewer black licorices that I actually like. When you get like those licorice like pipes and stuff that have like the little red things dipped on the end, that's too much for me. But Twizzlers has just enough of a candy feel because I like anise. Like I like the flavor of black
Dude,
licorice.
I can't fucking stand it, bro. Like that's one thing that like I couldn't get. I couldn't figure out why I liked Jägermeister, because it had that fucking sort of situation going on with that.
Yeah, that anise flavor.
Bro, but I also I only drank it with Monster, bro. I was doing Jaeger bombs like crazy, dude.
See, we just drank Jaeger out of the bottle.
Oh, I couldn't do it straight, bro. I was fucking yak, dude. Instantly.
No.
Um,
we were Jaeger fans when I was young.
So Sean, I think it's your pick now, dude.
Yes. All right. We can't keep picking the drip theory ones. Come on, Sean.
I know, dude. Well, he's got good fucking
He's just throwing out
ones,
so
dude.
many good ones. I'm like,
That's the
fuck. All
problem.
right, come on,
Everybody
pick somebody else, bro.
throwing out just kinda, generic. What's up?
Here we go. So I'm gonna take this one out of Paul Cole. Raisins.
Oh, dude, I used to hate the house that gave raisins, bro. I was never a big. No, that's a lie.
That was another one of those things. I'd be like, what are they doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Like kids
I never
don't
really
like
ate. I ate raisins when I was a small child, but like after probably like 6 or 7, bro, I was over raisins, dude. Unless they were in trail mix, because then they were salty.
I don't mind raisins by themselves. Like if you get the little Sun-Maid box,
Yeah.
you get in your lunch as a kid, I don't mind that. I don't mind them in like some cookies, like an oatmeal raisin
oatmeal
cookie,
raisin,
like
I
I
don't
can
mind.
handle. But I don't particularly like raisins in baking. I am at Halloween, I'm definitely giving those away. Like if you could find a sucker that would trade you anything for raisins, unless you're gonna try to trade up, I don't want raisins.
Yeah, dude, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah. I would take the raisins. I wouldn't trade for your raisins. You know what I'm saying? But
Would you
like,
trade me like a sesame snack for one? If someone was like giving away sesame snacks,
all right. So actually, you know what?
I would trade.
There might be a weird scenario I just thought of that. Yes, I might trade you for your raisins because if I had that Twizzler black licorice, Chris, I'd be like, all right, here's something we both don't like.
Nice. That would be perfect, actually.
All
So
right.
there might be a scenario.
Let's go with. Let's do this one from Swags, bro. Nerds Rope.
Oh, dude. I never buy Nerds Rope because I'll just buy clusters. Because I like clusters better. But I will say that like a good Nerds Rope, it's tough to beat. If there's no clusters, it's kind of unbeatable if you're looking for that kind of
dude,
snack.
there was a time before the cluster.
And that's was your option. Yeah.
Dude,
I mean,
that's crazy, bro. There's people that are gonna be born not knowing that there was a time before there was nerds clusters, bro.
I'm obviously
just think about that, bro.
It's true.
I'm obviously taking it. Like, I like Chris. I wouldn't normally buy one for myself because I too prefer the whole cluster situation, being able to just grab a little handful of them, pop them in your
It
mouth, that
feels
whole
like a better
process.
deal too.
Oh yeah,
I
you
just
get way
like
more for your money.
I'm gonna crush the whole rope in one sitting. I can at least
Oh,
control,
easily.
I can at least space out over an hour, maybe. When it comes to the little bag. So, like, but
All
yeah,
right,
100%. Like, if that's in my candy bag,
all right.
it's
I got one.
it's
I got
there.
one. I got one. I got one for you guys from Brian Enoch. Airheads.
Oh, dude, absolutely. I'm taking those.
Yep.
I'd buy those. So
Yeah.
if I buy those, I'm fucking taking those.
It's like I buy
Facts.
those. Did you guys know that Airheads are made to where you're actually supposed to grab the side of the package, shake them, and then they turn into like little pillows, and then you eat them like that, bro?
I have done that. I remember I
I
made
have
one so
not.
it was like that long, and I made it down to like this.
Yeah, dude. At
And
a
it was
certain
like
point,
this
it
like
doesn't go anymore.
square, you know?
Yeah, it turns
Yeah.
into like a
But it was like
starburst, and it changes
honestly,
the
it turned
flavor,
into
bro.
like a giant Tootsie Roll for me, I felt like.
And I feel like the flavor was different.
It
Like,
popped harder for
Like
me.
it was, yeah, it was like way
It's
more.
like I activated like
Because dude, if you eat the whole
something in the
thing
science.
standard, it was whatever. But once you did that, dude, and you could fucking compacted it all into this
You
little
just
fucking
like
cube.
concentrated all the flavor
Dude,
into this
it
one
was
little.
fucking awesome, dude.
Like, I never did it that way, but I do remember as a kid taking it and just like rolling it into a ball
Oh yeah, that or like fucking
and chomping
slapping
on
two
it.
of them together and fucking
Yes.
you know what I
And
mean?
then rolling them up or something. Yep.
Folding them up.
Folding
I've
them
been
up
like
into.
twisting them, and so it's like a
Yeah,
rigatoni
Yep.
or not
yeah.
rigatoni, like one of those twisties.
I
Pinwheel,
did a lot of that when I
whatever
was a
they're
kid.
fucking called.
Oh, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude.
A
Airheads all day.
rotini.
All right, Chris.
What you got, Chris?
It's back to me again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're running through these.
Dang, we are ripping through. Okay, here's one actually. From Paul Cole. If you got like the little like quarter pack of fruit stripe gum, like where you get five like slices or sticks or whatever.
Dude,
the
here's the
fruit
thing,
stripe
bro.
gum.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. to Fruit Stripe. There was a time where I would have been like all day, but dude, that gum lost its flavor so
Oh, yeah.
fast, bro. Like instantly.
What was it? What was it? Family Guy that did the bit where it was like, took a piece. Oh, flavor's gone. Oh,
Dude,
flavor's
literally,
gone.
that's how it would be.
Oh, flavor's gone.
Or you just keep popping pieces in, and the next thing you know, you got this wad of just rubber.
You have
in your
all
mouth.
5 pieces. Yeah. I still would take it though.
I'm probably I'm leaving it, dude. Because even at there's a certain point when I got to old enough, I was like, man, this shit sucks. Fuck this gum. And I would trade it for something I'd actually want.
Dude, honestly, so I would take it because I do used to love like gum like that. And it kind of tasted like sparkly. I don't know how else to describe it. So like when it had its flavor, it popped flavor, and it did run out quickly.
Oh yeah, dude. It honestly is like it almost like made your like salivary glands like activate twice as hard because like you'd start chewing it, and as soon as the flavor hit your tongue, it was just like fucking like
kaboom,
boom,
yeah,
everything. It was like whoa,
yeah,
bro.
dude, it'd blow up.
And then 5 seconds later, it was fucking
like that's what Fruit Stripe gum fucked up on. They should have just made like a gummy candy of that flavor.
Oh, dude, that would have been.
We would have bought bags on bags on bags.
All right.
So that's my pick next then.
Yep.
Let's see. We got let's throw out Gooser. I like it. Let's go with Warheads.
I'll take a couple Warheads, bro. Just to see if I could do it.
Right.
Right now, like I wouldn't go and
even today, like
I wouldn't go and buy a bunch, but like if someone had some and be like, hey, you want one? I'll take one. Maybe 2. Give me a black cherry too. Dude, that was my favorite. Black cherry and the watermelon.
Oh,
I used to like all the warheads. They're good. I would definitely take them. That
yeah.
was like the most sour that I'd really want though, and still enjoy it.
Yeah, I wonder how it would affect me nowadays after not having them for so many years. I don't remember the last time I had a warhead or
I
anything like
do.
that sour. Thinking about it
I
right now, my
distinctly
mouth is
remember.
watering. All right. Let's see. So it's my pick then. Huh? Let's see.
Yep.
We'll go with this one from Belane's, and I'm gonna change it because he says Tootsie Rolls any flavor. I'm just going standard Tootsie Roll, straight OG brown Tootsie Roll. Take it or leave it.
Oh, dude,
Oh yeah.
I'm taking that all day, dude.
Like, I'm taking it,
Bro,
and I'm extra
forms.
gassed if I get that big chunk log because like
all forms, bro. That or like the fucking long one.
the really long one.
Yep,
Yes.
Yep.
Where like there's like the little indents so you could, cut it.
Share.
Yeah.
No, that's just
You're like, yeah, I'll
bites,
bite
bro.
3 of those off now.
No, well, I just do one at a time, bro. Because you get too much Tootsie Roll in your
basically
mouth,
what
bro.
they've done
It's
for
kind of
us.
hard to chew for a while.
Yeah,
Like, oh,
they
shit.
just map it out.
Yeah.
This is your next bite. If you want to take it easy, you can take half of this and then
But then you even got like the skinny long ones too that were in the wrapping. Like those ones are pretty fire too because they all tasted slightly different in their different forms. I felt.
I think that came down to the concentration thing, like we were talking about with the airheads. Like you just got a more concentrated flavor in different one.
They're all good, dude. I'll fuck up some Tootsie Rolls right now.
Yep. Like, fuck. I almost want to go and just get one of those little mixed bags from like a little candy shop that has like some Tootsie Rolls and some sweet tarts and all that shit. Like, oh. So back to Chris.
This one might be the last one. Or maybe we might be.
I'm gonna go with one from Gooser. No name bag of chips. So just like a generic,
like a little snack bag of chips.
Yeah.
Depending on the chip. Yeah. I'll probably try to trade it. I wouldn't be upset if I got stuck with it, but I would try to trade it first, I think. Because I would want candy, bro. I got chips at the house already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless it was like some chips that I like really like it was like some hot Cheetos or like maybe a bag of Funyuns or like something like that at the time, I'd probably have been like, I'll keep these. But if it's just like, some Lay's, or just some like whatever, just standard.
Well, this is a no name, like just
I'm out.
Yeah, it's like a store brand.
Yeah, I'm out
like
those.
I'm trying to trade out that no name. Yep.
Okay. I'm standing alone here. I would definitely take that. I would even trade for that. Like, depending on the trade. Like, it sounds like you guys would be selling pretty low. So, like, I'd probably be up for a trade. I used to love that shit, dude. I used to, like, when I was a kid, I separated all my candies to, like, favorites to, like, least favorites. And, like, if I was going to eat, like, a bag of chips, I'd eat, like, the ones that I like the least first. But they're still good. They're chips. It's like pizza.
I was methodical with my candy separation, bro. Like, it was almost down to, like, certain, like, Wonka, Mars, all that stuff. And then each of those were, together. So, like, all my M&Ms. But, regular M&Ms are there. Peanuts are here. You know what I mean? And then, you got your, like, I fucking sort that shit out methodically. So I just knew where everything was at. And
I just was the... No, I don't want that right now.
I would separate like chocolate bars, chips, and then candies. That's basically how I did it.
I was
pretty simple
with it. So do we all answer that one? So
yep.
Sean,
so let's see. Yeah, I think we can each get one more here. So let's go with this one from Ern. Now and laters.
Bro, I'll fuck up some now and laters, dude. Because I'll tell you this about now and laters, my friends. Their flavors are specifically their flavors. you're not gonna get a cherry that tastes like a now and later cherry unless it's a now and later. They have
Yep.
a
Same with that
specific
grape.
watermelon, a specific grape. Their banana is fire. Like, they know what they're doing over there at the now and later plant. What you need to know is you need to wait. Don't try to fucking bite down now. That's why it says now and later, because you just enjoy the flavor now, and then later you chew it. You know what I'm saying? So, it's word to the wise.
Where you at on the now and later, Chris?
I'm gonna leave it. I'm not a huge fan of candies like that. I don't want to say that like I've had sensitive teeth forever, but like I feel like, dude, I'm 45 years old. Like I might just pull a fucking tooth out. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't trust it. I don't like the feeling of like when you're pulling them, like you're trying to separate your teeth, and it's like both sides are pulling so hard that you're like, oh, I don't like that.
The key, dude, is to
So
keep them in your
I would
pocket.
not take it up.
So yeah,
put them
like
in your pocket for about 20 minutes, bro, and then pop them out to eat them, because it's the heat that warms them up and makes them soft.
if
So
it
I
earned
actually
just it, just got to
swap
keep
it.
them in your pocket for a while.
Yeah, Aaron knows. He's a now and
Yep.
later connoisseur. You could tell.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like I loved now and laters as a kid. It has been a long fucking time since I've had one. But yeah, even if I had some now, like if you walked up and was like, "Yo, you want a now and later?" I'm like, "What flavor you got?" I would smash that for sure. So yeah, I'm keeping it. It ain't getting
Alright.
traded.
Last pick here for me. Let's see here. I'm gonna go up with this one from Drip Theory. Bubble tape. Any
I'm
flavor,
trading that
too.
sucker out.
Any flavor.
I'm trading that shit out. Take it. Somebody can have it.
Nah, dude.
And I'll tell
I'm
you
taking
what.
that all fucking day, dude.
I'll tell you what. If you had nothing I want and there was no other option, I'd give it away.
Then I want to be near you because I would trade for that.
Dude, I was a big bubble
I'd be
tape
giving
guy.
you my raisins, Sean. You get
I don't know.
raisins for bubble tape. Let's
Yeah,
go.
like
Yeah.
like I'll take your raisins for that.
Yeah. Dude, I'd probably take some now still just for nostalgia's sake. But dude, what made me pick it is it just also makes me think of Big League Chew, bro. And I'd take some Big League Chew right now, bro. OG.
Oh, dude, I
just
would always
regular.
take Big League Chew.
But yeah, I think I'll
And
take
if-
some for nostalgia's sake.
If you were a cool house and giving out Big League Chew, I'd still trade that out too.
Damn,
Y'all can
dude.
have it.
That shit was
I don't
good.
really fuck with the gum. Like the only reason I would fuck with the fruit stripe is that flavor.
Dude, yeah, I used to fuck some bubblegum pretty hard. Honestly, haven't chewed gum in a very long time.
Do you guys remember Cinnaburst?
No, I remember Big Red.
Yeah, we had Big Red.
Oh, Big Red was like superior to Cinnaburst, but Cinnaburst gum, it wasn't bad. It was almost
And I
like
remember-
gritty, but it was like this gritty part was like cinnamon sugar or something. I don't know.
I remember Dentine having that like cinnamon one.
Yeah, theirs was like fierce cinnamon, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, you guys remember when Five Gum came out and they had those crazy commercials, dude?
Yes.
Yeah, like this person just like bouncing on the subwoofer and shit.
I was like, what is this for? Is this some like movie or game? It's fucking gum,
Fucking
dude?
chewing gum? What? Yeah.
Hey, it
Like
made me buy it.
it tastes good, but I'll tell you what, it wasn't worth all that hype.
Anywho, that's going to be tonight's episode. There's, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for contributing to the Take It or Leave It segment. I feel like that one was pretty damn fun. Made me, resort back to my childhood. Think about good memories of, running the neighborhood and costumes and masks with pillowcases and running home and dumping out the pillowcase to see what all goodies you had in there, sorting them out and trading between my brother and sister, and my mom coming up and be like, all right, mom tax, and just grabbing whatever the fuck she wanted. guess that's what price you pay for her letting you run the neighborhood for the night. You know what I mean? Anywho, I'll go ahead and throw it over to you, Chris.
Well, thanks everybody for coming by. Appreciate your support. Appreciate your contributions to the chat. Obviously a lot of very tasty snacks get given out at Halloween. So thank you, Halloween. Yeah, check out shedtimepodcast.com. Go give us a listen, give us a review, that'd be awesome. And of course, we'll see you guys here next Friday night, I'm pretty sure, and it's Halloween. So there's a Shedhead sesh, just as James said. I'll even give people extra, marks if they come on camera with a fucking costume on.
Oh shit.
Okay. But yeah, I think that's all for me. So everybody be safe, have a good week, and I'll pass it to Sean.
I love it. Of course, big thank you to everybody who tunes in live and everybody who catches us in the replay. It really does mean the world to us. The shed has just keep on building and it makes us so proud. So thank you all. And with that, check out shedtimepodcast.com for links to everything that we're doing, checking out the podcast. All of it is there. And otherwise, don't let the bastards get you down. Be cool. Don't be a dick. And whatever it is that you do, try and have some fun.
Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my favorite segment of the show, little wise words of wisdom, food for thought for you guys to think about over the weekend from my main man. And today, Confucius say, if the shoe fits, get another one just like it.
Yep. Sound, but sound.
It's true. But with that, guys, thank you so much for joining us. It was a great time hanging out with all of you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the rest of your weekend out there. Be safe. We'll catch you guys next weekend. Like I said, if you guys want to join us on the Green Room Shedhead Halloween episode next weekend, send an email, greenroom.shedtime@gmail.com. It's in the description. Of course, I'll also post about it on Instagram, and I'll make sure to leave a posted little thing in the chat next week. So if you don't have time, beforehand, and you jump in chat and you want to pop on, there'll be a link there for you to send an email in. So hopefully we see some some fun people, you know what I mean, as far as maybe some costumes from the challenge Chris put out, and it's just gonna be a good time, man. I'm really excited about this game we're gonna play. It's inspired by a podcast that I listened to, and it's gonna be fun. So with that being said, we're going to end this as I always do, sending out positive vibes, crisp high fives. Don't forget to tell somebody you love them, and let's just vape on, Shedheads. Bye!